Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Okay, listen, if you are currently managing your Jira support queue by manually scrolling down the board to find what needs your attention, you are definitely working way harder than you need to be. Today, we're going to take that overwhelming queue and absolutely transform it into an automated powerhouse.
Because honestly, we've all been there, right? You grab your morning coffee, you log in, and you end up spending the first hour of your day just hunting down untouched P1 tickets. It's such a frustrating time sink. And let's be real, it leaves way too much room for important things to just slip right through the cracks.
Finding those untouched P1s might take you 10 minutes of clicking and scrolling right now, but it should really only take about 10 seconds. No joke. And that's exactly what we're unlocking today. Absolute power user efficiency, so you can literally reclaim your time. And the best part? You can do all of this right on the Jira free tier.
So here is our quick playbook to get us there. 1. We're going to unlock advanced JQL operators. 2. Master time functions. 3. Build your personalized support dashboard. 4. Execute bulk operations in seconds. And 5. We'll put the whole shebang together for the Monday morning autopilot.
All right, let's dive right into number 1, unlocking advanced JQL operators.
So basic Jira search heavily relies on clunky drop-down menus and getting tangled up in messy OR statements. But advanced syntax cuts right through that noise. By using the in operator, you can group things together into clean, logical inclusions. Way shorter syntax. And better yet, while basic search only tells you what's happening right this exact second, historical operators like was act like a built-in audit trail, letting you look back in time to see if a ticket ever held a specific status.
Take the changed operator, for example. If you type out status changed from in progress to open, you are instantly tracking workflow regressions. It highlights exactly which tickets were actively being worked on but somehow inexplicably got tossed back into the open queue. Now, knowing how to exclude data is just as crucial. Not in is an absolutely perfect way to filter out lower priorities like your P3s and P4s. But here is a massive gotcha you need to watch out for. Not in completely ignores tickets where the field is left blank. So always append or priorities empty to your query. Otherwise, you're going to lose untriaged tickets.
Moving right along to number 2, master JQL time functions.
This is where things get really fun. This is where you stop hard-coding exact dates and start finding tickets dynamically based on their age. Functions like start of week, end of day, or now, they make your filters completely evergreen. By passing a relative argument like minus 48 hours, your query is always looking at the exact right window of time without you ever having to touch it again.
For example, dropping in this simple string dynamically pulls in everything created since the current week began. Just a quick heads up though, the exact start date actually depends on your server's specific locale settings. So, start of week might mean Sunday for some folks and Monday for others.
And notice how we can use increments to find aging work. Setting updated is less than or equal to minus 48 hours flawlessly catches tickets that are starting to go stale. It instantly isolates anything in your queue that just hasn't been touched in 2 full days.
All right, step 3, build your support dashboard. Okay, so once you've crafted these brilliant queries, saving them as filters actually forms the backbone of a highly personalized dashboard. Jira has these 4 fantastic out-of-the-box gadgets that plug right in. If you combine a filter results list, a 2-dimensional statistics matrix, a pie chart, and a created versus resolved tracker, boom, you instantly have a complete at-a-glance health check of your entire queue.
Which leads us perfectly into number 4, bulk operations in seconds.
When that beautiful new dashboard inevitably highlights a massive backlog, you have to be able to move past updating tickets one by one. Here's your brand new 30-second workflow. Run your JQL filter, hit Select All, click More Actions, choose your bulk edit or transition, and just confirm. Suddenly, assigning, labeling, or transitioning 50 tickets, a cleanup task that used to take hours, takes well under a minute.
And finally, step 5, the Monday morning autopilot.
Let's bring everything we've learned together into a real-world scenario. Let's say you're a support lead and you need to send an SLA risk report to your manager every single Monday morning. We are going to build the ultimate query for that right now, step by step. First up, we isolate our workspace with project equals support.
Next, we're going to layer on that advanced IN operator we talked about, strictly narrowing our scope down to only the highest priority fires, P1 and P2.
Then, we add status does not equal done to explicitly exclude any closed work. We obviously only want actionable open tickets sitting in this risk report.
Finally, we drop in our crucial time function,
updated is less than or equal to minus 48 hours, and we'll sort the whole thing by priority in ascending order. And there we go. We have just completed a highly specific, dynamic query that is literally impossible to build using the basic search.
But here is where the absolute magic happens. You take that perfect query, save it as a custom filter, drop it onto your brand new dashboard, and then create a filter subscription. By setting up an advanced schedule, Jira is now going to automatically run this exact query and email a digest of the results directly to you and your manager every Monday at 8 a.m. sharp.
Just think about the sheer empowerment of a setup like that. You've taken an annoying manual chore, hunting for stale tickets, compiling risk reports by hand, and you've turned it into a completely hands-off process. The report simply generates itself every Monday.
By mastering advanced JQL, leveraging those dynamic time functions, and automating your reporting, you've completely optimized your entire workflow. So I'll leave you with this final thought. When you aren't spending your mornings manually scrolling through an endless board, what on earth will you do with all your newly reclaimed time? Try applying these power user tactics today and just see what else you can put on autopilot. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.